Good one, dude. Good one. Biggin. Biggin. Stay on. Oh. Got you. Fish on. Get it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Excited to be with y'all today. We're out here on the home lake. We had to launch the kayaks here at a local boat ramp because I really can't get across to where I wanted to fish at from my place without really struggling because the lake has gotten that drastically low. So recently they opened up a second gate on this lake, and the water is going down so fast because we haven't had any rain either to kind of like combat it. And it's really sad to see. If you look behind me back here, look at all of this dry, exposed ground. And it's like probably a days away from being all the way out there to those cypress trees. It's literally insane how quickly it's going down. We did not think it was going to be that quickly. So we're having to get ourselves in gear and get some fishing in before it's too late, especially on this end of the lake that I love the most. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. We have the kayaks. We're going to launch them here. I actually launched from here this past weekend to fish a kayak tournament, was able to get out to some spots just fine. So we're going to try to do some of that today, even though the water has dropped like another 6 inches, which is crazy. But the fish have been biting, which is good. I didn't think they'd bite this good with the water dropping like that, but we're gonna try to get on some. Fall is in the air. I got a hoodie on. How cool is that? It's like high 50s right now, but it's gonna get to like 90, so we got the full spectrum. We're also gonna have some wind today, which is really good out here on this lake, and I'm just excited to get out here and do some early fall fishing because it's the best time to be out here and a great time to catch a bunch of fish and some big ones. So we're gonna start off by doing some bass fishing, but we're also going to dabble around some other areas of the lake and chase down some other species today. Maybe Jay, maybe Baby Seal join us at some point. I'm not exactly sure, but we're gonna get after it. It's beautiful, and I'm just excited to get this day underway and try to catch fish for y'all. So if y'all are excited to join along with us on today's adventure, do us a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get these kayaks unloaded and let's see what we can get into today. Let's go. Fish. Fish. Oh gosh. We'll take it. Number one. There we go. It didn't take too long to catch our first bass. He's not a monster. He hit it like a big one. I was surprised that he was a small actually by the way he hit it. But a nice little 12-incher to get the day going. Caught him on a little mini max ChatterBait with a 6 cents whale swim bait trailer on the back. Love this little combo. We're gonna lake release this fish and we're gonna keep on casting around so we can't find some big ones. Oh yeah. We'll do more flipping when we go to the swamp trees. Probably go to the, oh gosh, oh my gosh. Did you see that? That was crazy. Those kingfishers about got by me, and I almost got by the kingfishers. Okay, so spot number one didn't really pan out. We caught one little bass to get things rolling, which is good. But now we're heading to spot number two, which is the promised land. I've caught a lot of fish out there, and I caught some a few days ago out there, and I just kind of want to see if there is still some fish down that way. We got a nice little bit of distance we got to cover before we get there, but I think it'll be worth it. If that doesn't work out, we got plan C, which is over there, and we got plan D, which is over there. After plan D, I don't know, but we're gonna make something happen. I can feel it. I'm feeling a 4-pounder. 4-pounders coming in this kayak today. Oh gosh, no. there. Fish on. Get him. Decent one. Decent one. Somebody's calling me. Get up here. Woo! Let's go. We got one. There we go. Got over here to the juice and first cast over here at this stump. Fish bit it on the way down. Nice fish. Probably a 2-pounder, like 15 inches or so. Absolutely clobbered. I can't even get him off. The old 6 cents Boosa ribbon-tail worm and blue fleck. That's like become my favorite worm. If you guys like to check out the Boosa worm, I'll have it linked in the description. If you do decide to buy anything off the 6 Cents Fishing website, be sure to use the code CJ10 at checkout. That'll save you 10%. But we're gonna get this fish back in the water and see if we can't catch his big sister. This is a 2-pounder. We're looking for that 4-pounder. He's probably 2 1/4. He's chunky. He's a nice fish. All right, big buddy, you ready to go? We'll take it. Fish number 3 is our smallest of the day, a little, probably like 11.5 incher. He bit the worm as I was reeling it in. I thought I felt something weird and I was like, it's just grass. And then it started swimming the other way and I was like, oh, it's a fish. And when they do that, you never know if they're gonna be big or small, but he came to the top very, very quickly. We're gonna go ahead and send him back. Keep chasing after some of them big boys. A fish, but I was just snagged. It's a fish. Stay on there. Woo! All right. Shortly after our little bass, we've connected with our 4th one of the day. I think this is our biggest one, probably weight-wise. He's kind of like our 2nd one. Just a nice, just chunky, healthy 15-incher. And what's kind of funny is I had my other pole with the worm hung up on a stump, and I was like, man, I need to make a cast in there before I go up there and screw it up. I threw the ChatterBait in there, and he just came unglued for it. Beautiful fish. You love to see it. We're gonna send it back. We're gonna go get our bait unhung, and we're gonna keep casting and winding and see if we can't get that big guy we're looking for. Thanks for the fight, little man. Woo! It's over here, kind of where I'm hung up at. I'm gonna say it's a mistake because if I catch fish and he gets snagged up where I'm snagged up already. Gotta risk it for that biscuit though. What I'm talking about, you gotta risk it for that biscuit. Get in here. I guess they're suspended. They ain't on the bottom eating that worm as good as they're eating that chatterbait. 3 casts later, we've got our 5th fish of the day. I think it's number 5 or 6. I'm losing count. Not that good at counting. But anyways, another nice little chunky one, probably 12.5 inches or so, but just look at the build. All these fish out here are just so stocky. That's what's so great about these fish out here in this lake. They're all so healthy, it doesn't matter how big they are, just little mini tanks. We're hoping to get one 4 times as big, so we're gonna send it back on its way and we're gonna keep in pursuit of that big one. Peace out, little dude. They're so angry. I ain't angry though. I am honestly curious what I'm snagged on out there because I've gotten snagged on that thing my entire life. I have no idea what it is. I don't think it's wood. Oh, you see that? Got him. Decent one. They're stacked right there. Stacked. This spot is on fire. It's like 4 casts in a row I've gotten bit. They're loving that chatterbait. I'm glad that I picked it up and decided to throw it. I mean, I was literally moments away from going and probably ruining this spot, paddling through to get my bait unhung, which is still hung up, but they are just killing it. I'm hoping that one of these to be a big one, but it's fun catching them nonetheless because they all fight really, really good and it's just fun getting that bite. I would say get bigger, buddy, but I really don't know what's gonna happen to you. Hopefully you swim through the dam and you turn into a magnificent 10-pound bass, but it's hard to say. I bet he'll make it. He's a strong swimmer. Biggin. Yeah. Oh, stay in the boat. Man, how many of these guys are over there? I've lost count of how many I've caught so far, but they're all about the same size. This here's probably about 14 inches or so. But again, another healthy looking largemouth. We're gonna keep grinding it out until we get a big one. We might have to go to another location to target bigger fish, but I love these numbers, guys. It's just all about catching fish today, and I'm glad we're on them right now. It's a lot of fun. Beautiful fish. Peace out, little friend. I want him to jump. Got you. Oh, it's a pickerel. It's a pickerel. It's a pickerel. Let's go. Let's go. And he didn't steal my bait. Oh my gosh, gotta get these guys in the boat quick. Well, that's a cool catch. I haven't caught one of these in a while. This is a chain pickerel. I thought it was a big old bass because he stroked that chatterbait. I think gobbled all the way down. I had to reach into there and try not to get bit. But really cool fish. I don't catch these very often out here, but when I do, it's always a treat. They can get pretty big. They can get up to like 6-7 pounds, but the biggest one I've caught out here is like 5 pounds. He's probably 2, but looks just like his cousin, the northern pike. We don't have northern pike here in Arkansas. It's too warm for them, but these guys are basically the same thing, just a little bit smaller, but they have the same attitude and they've got the same teeth. Look at that. Thing is crazy. I just love the bill on them. Look at that. What a crazy looking fish. One last look at our chain pickerel buddy. Let's send him back. Send him head first down underneath the lily pads. Whoa, there he goes. So sneaky. That was cool. Still want that big guy. Oh, he popped back up. Go, he's stuck. There he goes. Nice. Got you. Is that another pickerel? It is another one. Another pickerel, let's go. He's in the boat. I was just saying how I don't catch these very often, but I mean, I caught that last one. I hooked a bass, missed a couple of bass, and then we got another fish, and it's a chain pickerel. It's crazy. And again, you can tell it's a chain pickerel. If you look underneath his eyeball right there, it has that black slash going right there. That's how you distinguish the chain pickerel from the northern pike. Really cool fish. He's not as big as the last one, but he put up a pretty good fight. We're gonna get back in there. This is a really good spot. There's been some bass swirling around. There's a big one here somewhere. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a nice one. Oh, I thought he was way bigger. He's still good though. There we go. Okay, I went on a little road trip up the creek a little bit just to check that bend, and a couple casts in, I hooked up with this guy. I thought he was enormous, but look at the sides on that thing. Look at the shoulders. I mean, he's just a tub. That's probably like, I mean, I don't think he's 3 pounds or nothing, but he's a high 2-pounder, but he's only probably 16 inches long with that tail. Look at that tail. He would not do very good in a kayak tournament, but he's a hefty boy. And he smoked that chatterbait, and he's gonna be our biggest one of the day, especially by weight. We're gonna get back up there and make a few more casts because I had to bite the cast before too. So maybe there's some up there a little further up the creek than I thought they would be. Big old fish. Oh shoot, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Woo. Dude. Did the seat fall out? Yeah. Dude, what happened?
Well, then buckle the seat down.
Jacob was propped up on this stump right here, was trying to get some cool shots of something. I think he was videoing me, so it's my fault, I guess. And took the kayak for a tumble, but somehow kept this camera over his head. And I guess it's only one good reason the lake is going down. Had the lake been any deeper, this camera would have been dead. I'm proud of you for saving your stuff.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I'm about to say, this should be one right there. Get up here. Let's say, if I don't catch one right there, then that ain't no good. No, little one. Stay on there. Another clone. There's just another 15-inch bass. I don't know how many I've caught now. It's crazy to think that we're catching this many bass. We haven't got any big ones yet. I think the big ones have just kind of gone off somewhere else. Because normally in this spot, I'm able to catch a lot of numbers and catch a wide variety of sizes, but sometimes it's all big ones. But for the last couple of trips, it's been a lot of these kind of smaller fish. So I think it's just all about getting into the right area. If we find the area where the bigger fish are at, then we'll catch bigger fish. Just as simple as that. We're just not in the area, I don't think. Every time I think I have a big one, it's not. That can't be small, right? That can't be small. A little bit better. A little bit better. A little better. Literally the very next cast, this one here put up a really good fight. I was thinking this might have been it, but it's just another 2 1/4 pounder, just super healthy and fat. Again, victim to the ChatterBait Mini Max. Maybe I should throw the full-size jackhammer or a big blade ChatterBait, but this is the size of the bait that they're eating out here. So, and I've caught some giants on the Mini Max ChatterBait with that 6 cents whale on the back of it. Again, just a super beautiful and healthy bass. Love catching these things. And look how thick he is across the back. Big old tummy. Thing's gonna be a freak. I know it ain't. He ain't gonna be a freak one day. We're gonna dip this guy back in the water and keep on going. So fat he couldn't even swim off. There's a fish on there. I thought I was snagged. Then it started swimming! Good one, dude. Good one. Biggin. Biggin. Stay on. Oh. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Look at that one. Look at that one. Woo. Okay. Okay. I don't know how many bass we've caught today, probably close to 20 in total, but it took all that time to finally catch a big baby. Look at that thing. This is the kind of bass that this lake is known for. I'm used to catching a lot of them like this. I'm surprised we haven't caught more of this size today with as many as we've caught, but look at that. Beautiful, healthy, probably 4.5 pound largemouth, probably 19.5 inches maybe, I don't know, just super, I mean, look at that, look at the build, just like the small one, just stocky, healthy, big back, big shoulders, big old tummy. And look at how that fish got that jackhammer. Swapped from the Mini Max to the jackhammer, a little bit bigger profile, trying to target a bigger fish, and I think it was probably 3 casts in with that thing, and she smoked it. I'm talking, hit it so hard, I knew there was no doubt that that was a big one. What a gorgeous fish. She got a black spot on her head too, look at that little black spot. Look at her eyeballs bulging out. I mean, what a specimen. What a beautiful bass. I'm stoked on that right there. That's not small. Stay on there. Oh, yeah, baby. Another good one on the jackhammer. That one there is going to be a 3-pounder, and he's probably 17.5 inches. Look at how good they're getting that thing. I bumped it over the top of a big log, and man, they are getting that thing so good. Beautiful largemouth. Glad we're finally starting to get into some quality. We caught so many of the smaller ones, and now we got 2 good ones recently. Actually, I think our last like 3 have been pretty decent. Good fish. I have no idea where we're at on numbers, but we're gonna send some back and keep on fishing. Need that wind to blow.
The wind is freaking died.
Got you. Climb up and get that thing. All right. All right, guys, it's been a little bit of a struggle since we caught our last big one. We came back over here to this area where we caught the majority of our fish today, fired the jackhammer out, and finally connected with another little guy, a little 12-incher, but he still was a feisty one and fun to catch. But I think this is gonna be the last fish we catch out here today. We've caught a bunch of them. Like I said, we kind of worn this area out, and we're wanting to load up our stuff and go try somewhere else before the day ends. But that's gonna be it for today's video. Let's send this fish back. Beautiful. Whew. Little 12-inch largemouth. I don't know how many of those we caught today, probably 25-ish. The numbers were definitely good out here today, and we did end up catching some quality, which was really, really nice. I was beginning to worry if we were ever gonna catch another big bass out here in this lake. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Caught pretty much all the fish today on a chatterbait, whether it was the little Mini Max chatterbait right here, or the jackhammer, and we just had the 6 cents whale. I ran out of them. They kind of ripped up on the nose, and that's a little shad dude on the back of that one. I caught them all using the 6 cents Response Series rod. This is a 7'3" medium heavy. It's a little bit stiff for chatterbait fishing, but it still works out just fine. It's a great versatile rod. I didn't want to have the boat loaded down with a bunch of rods today. So if y'all are interested in checking out a good versatile fishing rod, we'll have the rods that we use in today's video linked in the video description. Be sure to punch in that code CJ10 at checkout. But anyways, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. If y'all enjoyed it, do me a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for more, and we will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.